Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. This time I am going to talk specifically for those who are learning English or want to improve their English skills. This video is going to be totally in English, so for you to understand better what I am saying, I suggest you to turn on the subtitles or the closed caption. So let's begin. Hi, I'm the teacher Junior. I'm a teacher on the private school here in the Dominican Republic. I also teach for another institution, another private institution, and one public institution in the Dominican Republic. I have been a teacher for 6 years now, and I'm going to teach you, or I am going to refresh with you in this video something that is really important if you are learning this beautiful language. So let's begin. What I want to share with you today is how to improve your English skills when you are learning or to speak a better English. The first thing that you need to know is that English is a language that has 4 different skills. We got listening, we got reading, writing, and speaking. And each of these individual skills are attacked for calling a name differently. The first skill that I want you to attack when you're an English learning is your listening skills. How are you going to do these? Very easy. There are very different ways that you can do, very different strategies that you can use in order for you to learn and to improve your listening skills. Most of my students, what they do or what I try to do with them is teach them by listening to conversations and by listening to music. But here's the trick. If you want to learn English by listening to music, you need to keep in mind that it's a whole process. It's not just one-step process, just by listening to that song. Even though you try to mimic, to imitate what you're listening, it's not going to be enough. Why? Because it's a whole process. And the process goes like it follows. You need to listen to the song, but you also need to read the lyrics of the song, and then you need to sing the song. As simple as that. So you need to go all over that process as if you were doing it in your mother tongue in order for you to learn by listening to music. There's no other way. There's simply no other way to do that. So you need to focus on that process if you want to learn English by listening to music. Another option that you have is watching movies. But teacher, I don't understand when they're talking. In a live streaming that I did a couple weeks ago, I explained that if you want to watch a movie, you need to improve your vocabulary. If you don't know a word, you're not going to understand what they're saying. For God's sake. Yes. And not only learn words, you need to learn phrases too. And idioms, idiomatic phrases, you need to stop. You need to stop for that English that you're learning in your institution where you go to learn English, and you need to listen to some real phrases, some real English, so you can understand better movies and TV shows and series and soap operas. Who knows? And you need to forget about what your teacher said. Do not listen or do not use Spanish subtitles. Of course you need the Spanish subtitles or whatever your mother tongue is. You need them because you don't know the words. So how come are you going to make the relationship between what the actor or the actress is saying with the words if you don't know the words? So you need to listen the audio in English and read the words. And then whenever you're ready, what you have to do is watch the movie again with but now with English subtitles, so you can make a correlationship between the word and its proper pronunciation. So it's a process as well. And the final step that you need to take is to watch the movie again now without subtitle. I suggest you to use this technique with your favorite or favorites movie. For example, my favorite movie is Back to the Future. I love that movie, and I have watched it in many different languages. I speak other languages, and I have watched this movie in other languages that I speak. And trust me, it helps me a lot. I have learned a lot, and I can watch the movie in 3 different languages. Why? Because I apply the technique for the other foreign languages. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and do that. Come on. So that was our first skill. Now, reading the skill that might seem the simplest, but is actually really difficult to attack. Just reading is not enough. You need to know that you need to learn what you are reading. You need to know what is the pronunciation of those words. And you need to know the meaning. So the first step that I'm going to do when you are trying to read or learn how to read in English is use a dictionary. But do not use an English dictionary. Use a dictionary that you can understand the words in your own language. Why? Because by knowing those words, you will grasp the double vocabulary. So you will know the words in both languages. It might get confusing because sometimes that word doesn't mean what it means in your mother tongue, in your mother language. However, it is important to know. Okay? And you need, if you can, get the audiobook. The audiobook is going to help you a lot. A lot. I swear of God. I'm gonna give you in the description of this video some audiobooks that you can read and listen to. I'm gonna give you the link for the PDF and for the audio too. Fourth skills that you need to attack is your writing skills. I suggest you try to write as many words as possible. If it's possible for you, write, I don't know, between 5 or 10 words a day. Right? 5 or 10 words a day. That will be awesome if you can do that. Lastly, but not less important, I want you to focus on your speaking skills. How are you going to do that? Remember that you need a language to communicate. Do not get stressed, do not get frustrated because you cannot talk to others because you have an accent. Guess what? Everybody on earth has an accent because accent is what defines. It's part of the culture. Even English native speakers has an accent themselves. Trust me, people from New York has issues understanding people from Texas. And people from California maybe have issues understanding people from, I don't know, Wisconsin, maybe, Wyoming, Arkansas. So do not be shy. You need to talk and try to do it with native speakers. If you cannot find native speakers of the language, go and join some conversation clubs. In there, you maybe is going to find non-native speakers, but native live speakers. All right, so people, I'm going to stop this video right here because I just wanted to share with you some techniques that you can use when learning a language. Remember to follow me on my Instagram, for a new video every day. It's Teacher Junior 1 on Instagram and Teacher Junior 3 on Twitter. If you want, we can chit chat over there. We can contact, we can make video calls, and we can practice a lot. So it's been a pleasure for me. Take care, super students. Goodbye.